Hello Sagittarius, it's Jenny. Hello there, I'm here and ready for this reading. Let's begin Sagittarius. Listen closely because your true power right now and in the coming days will be your silence. We're going to talk about this because your inner power is truly amazing. Let's continue. It's true that your power lies in silence, and now I'm going to tell you why they showed me this. Remember, this is a general reading. If some of the messages don't resonate with you, then let them flow. Thank you so much for your comments and support, and don't forget to check your rising sign too. Please leave me feedback in the comments. Let's go, Sagittarius. Let's reveal your first card. Your power lies in your silence. They keep repeating this to me, but look how interesting. You're freeing yourself, you're breaking away from everything, from blocks, from fears. It's as if this new energy of yours is creating a powerful shift, and this shift is calling someone in. I feel very clearly that someone is beginning to obsess over you. Let me tell you, I see a person here. Someone younger than you, someone with a different age or stage in life. I sense this strongly, and while each of you will know who this is, if you don't yet, pay close attention, because your energy right now is about letting go. Your energy is vibrating in freedom, and that freedom is magnetic. You may be feeling restless or even excited, like you're just now discovering your true potential, and the truth is, you haven't even scratched the surface of what you're capable of. You're only beginning to understand what you can manifest, what you can attract into your life, because for a long time you've held on to fears that blocked your blessings, but now you're being released from those fears. You are shedding old skins, stepping into abundance, into a flow of energy that was always around you but now becomes accessible. You are attracting love, and this love feels different. It feels pure, it feels unexpected, it feels meant to be, the kind of love that comes once you've done the inner work. This person, like I said, might be younger or just different than your usual type, but the love itself is beautiful. It has a sacred quality, something about it feels guided. And then, the Judgment card appears, a clear sign that everything you've lived, all your past circumstances, have been preparing you for this exact chapter. This is a spiritual moment, a turning point. Something blessed is about to happen. Whether it's love or something else you've been trying to manifest, it's coming, and it's coming soon. Someone is obsessing, yes, but more than that, the energy is about liberation and truth, and a love that feels deeply freeing. This connection might seem unstable at first, or very different from what you've known, but don't let that scare you, because this difference is divine. It is guided by heaven. There are new paths opening in love, Sagittarius, and if you've been asking about someone specific, I do see messages, I see communication. Something intense is coming, a love that might feel a little crazy, but beautiful, a love that shakes your world and expands your heart. And yes, it's different, but the universe approves this. It has the blessing of spirit, and all that happened in your life was preparing you for this sacred change. I truly feel the presence of love here, and it might unfold differently than you expect, not because the person is different, but maybe the way it comes into your life will surprise you. For some, this will be someone new, especially if you're single. There is new love coming, and many of you already feel it, like it's getting closer every day. I told you earlier that your power is in your silence, and this is because your energy has shifted. You're no longer giving everything away, you're staying centered, aligned with yourself, and that self-focus is exactly what's setting you free. I love your liberation, Sagittarius, it is divine. And listen, more is awakening in you, not just love. I see talents awakening, hidden gifts rising to the surface. This is a time of creative and spiritual rebirth. You are discovering abilities that you brought into this lifetime, gifts from God that were waiting for the right time to awaken, and now is that time. So open your heart, open your spirit, because God has a plan for you, a beautiful, divine plan filled with love, purpose, and abundance. You are ready now. Affirm this with me, Sagittarius. I release fear and step into my power. I trust the divine timing of my life. I allow love to find me in new and beautiful ways, and I honor the gifts that God placed within me. So it is. Alright, Sagittarius, let's continue. I feel you are awakening into a new version of yourself. It's like you are being reborn, rising from the ashes like the phoenix, and that's exactly what's happening. This is your rebirth. I see something very powerful ahead. I see money, I see opportunities, I see unexpected change. Listen closely, something is about to shift in your life, a sudden event will unfold, and it will change everything. This shift is connected to your career and your financial life. It could be a job offer, a project, an opportunity that appears out of nowhere. Something big is coming and it will turn your situation around. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, your luck changes, especially in the area of abundance. If you've been waiting for money, it's coming, but I see even more than just money. This is about your path, your soul's projection, who you are becoming, and what you are stepping into. Money is simply a consequence of your inner growth. When you evolve, abundance follows. This isn't just about income, this is about your legacy, your purpose, and the greatness you were born to express. I also see someone here who didn't value you before, someone who failed to see your worth, someone who didn't realize they were standing next to a diamond, and now they see it, and they feel conflicted, they're nervous, unsure of how to approach you, they feel that you've become unstoppable, radiant, powerful. Whether this is someone from the past or someone who never had the courage to speak, they are now watching you from afar, feeling the intensity of your transformation. And this realization is stirring an inner storm within them. They ask themselves, should I speak, should I reach out, should I come forward, or stay silent? It's almost like they can't stop thinking about you, but they're intimidated by the light you now carry. And that's beautiful, Sagittarius, because it means your vibration has risen so high that it demands truth, it demands courage. Meanwhile, I see your financial world turning around completely. This is a dramatic change, a full 180-degree turn, and it's going to elevate you. But I want to be clear, this change is already written for you, but you must continue walking the path, keep doing the work, keep following your calling, because this breakthrough meets you as you move forward in faith. God is with you, supporting you, blessing your steps. The Judgment card appears again, and this time it comes with a divine message. Yes, you will have it, everything you've prayed for, everything you've cried for, everything you've imagined in your heart, it will be given to you. This is your spiritual verdict. Yes, it is yours. The universe is responding now. What once felt delayed is now arriving, what once felt out of reach is now within your grasp. So take this moment, Sagittarius, and affirm with me, I am ready to receive unexpected blessings, I trust in divine timing, I walk forward with purpose, I welcome prosperity, love, and clarity into my life, I am reborn and rising into my highest self. And so it is. Alright Sagittarius, let's keep going. I truly love your reading, it's full of awakening and promise, but not everything is roses, and you need to know why. There are enemies around you, yes, there are people carrying heavy energy, people who envy your light, people who quietly wish to see you fail, but let me be very clear, that will not happen. Your path is protected, but still, there are energies trying to interfere. Some may even resort to dark intentions, gossip, or spiritual manipulation, but none of that can touch you when you stand rooted in faith. Whatever energy they send out returns to them, because the universe always brings balance. You don't need to worry, but I do want to warn you so you stay spiritually alert. I also sense a very specific person around you, someone obsessed. Here appears the Devil card, and it speaks of intense obsession, and listen closely, Sagittarius, I feel two different types of obsession here. One is romantic, someone is completely fixated on you, this is intense, they think of you constantly. But on the flip side, there's another person, someone whose obsession is darker, someone who wants to see you lose, who wants to block your light. This could be connected to romantic rivalry, jealousy, or competition. So yes, there are two obsessions circling your energy field, but you are divinely protected. And regarding love, I feel powerful things building, maybe not today or tomorrow, but when it does arrive, it will be explosive. I sense a magnetic pull between you and another person, like neither of you can stop thinking about each other. This obsession is mutual, and while it feels passionate and consuming, it also holds a bit of danger, not because this person is bad, but because the energy is overwhelming and may blur boundaries. You are both drawn to each other like a flame, and if you're not grounded, it could lead to chaos. This person is a natural conqueror, they love the thrill of pursuit, they love seduction, and you, Sagittarius, are also incredibly magnetic. Your energy draws people in without even trying. But this dynamic between you two must be navigated with caution, because passion without awareness can burn. This person is very charming, persuasive, and full of desire, but ask yourself, is this real connection or just attraction driven by fire? Remember, not everything that burns is meant to last. Still, this experience is part of your journey, and you will learn something deeply transformative through it. So go forward, but go consciously. Spirit is asking you to trust your inner wisdom, to stay aligned with your highest truth. Protect your energy, pray, meditate, and stay connected to divine light. If anything feels off, take a step back and observe. Nothing can harm you when you walk in the light. Let's affirm this together now, Sagittarius. I am surrounded by divine protection, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I walk with strength and clarity, I recognize my worth and I do not lower my light to match the shadows. I attract healthy love, grounded in truth and mutual respect. I release toxic ties and open my heart only to what serves my soul. And so it is. Let's go, Sagittarius, let's keep going and see what else the universe wants to reveal. Yes, here I clearly see an enemy. There's someone hiding, someone who doesn't show their true face, especially in your professional environment. Be alert in your workplace or in any activity you're involved in, because there may be someone who hides behind politeness but carries envy or bad intentions. Use your intuition, protect your space, and don't share your dreams with just anyone. Now, I also see that for some Sagittarius, big changes are coming. For example, a change of house, a change of city, or a relocation of some kind. Movement is in your field. But what strikes me most is that some of you don't fully see what's happening in your love life. There's something you're not noticing, something hidden, and someone feels confused about you, and strangely, that's a good thing. Their confusion is rooted in feeling, because when we're indifferent, we don't get confused, but when there's emotion, we do. This person has people around them, yes, maybe others are showing interest in them, but you, Sagittarius, are different. You are a mystery, and that mystery is driving them wild. This brings us back to what I told you at the very beginning. Your silence is your power, your stillness, your absence, your spiritual detachment. All of this is making you irresistibly attractive. Whether there's physical distance, emotional distance, or intentional silence, that silence is working for you. Maybe you chose to stop speaking, maybe they withdrew, maybe life created this pause, but whatever the reason, that silence is now creating magnetic tension. This person is obsessing, thinking, spiraling, and they know the connection hangs by a thread. They feel that something must be done or they will lose you forever. This pressure is real, because deep down they know that love is here. They may not say it out loud, but their soul recognizes it, and your energy has marked them. Let's take a moment to tune in deeper, Sagittarius. This story is not just about someone else, it's also about your own self-worth, your capacity to stay centered in silence while the world reacts to your presence. Let go of the need to chase, to explain, to prove anything. Stay in your power, and trust that what's meant for you will find you. This person knows they must act. The question is, will they rise to the level your soul requires? Will they meet you in truth, or will they retreat in fear? That's not your burden. Stay grounded, stay radiant, and stay spiritually clean. Let's affirm this together. I do not chase, I attract. I trust the process of divine love. I am magnetic in my truth. I allow those who are meant for me to rise to meet me. I walk in peace and power. My silence speaks louder than words. And so it is. Yes, even if there's competition, even if others are showing interest, no matter what's happening around you, listen carefully now, Sagittarius. This part is important. Right now, many Sagittarius may feel like certain things in life are hanging by a thread, like something in your path feels fragile, uncertain, or temporary. Maybe it's something you're building, something you're waiting for, or a dream that hasn't fully arrived yet. But here's the truth, everything you're doing, all the energy you're putting in, all the efforts you've made, will work out in your favor. Even if you doubt it, even if it feels slow, things are unfolding behind the scenes. You are not being ignored by the universe, your prayers are being heard. But yes, I see you've been sacrificing a lot. You've been carrying responsibilities, putting others first, making silent efforts, and sometimes wondering if it's even worth it. Let me tell you now, you will make it. Breathe, relax, let peace return to your spirit. You need peace, Sagittarius, that is the missing piece. You need silence, calm, moments of deep rest, because your soul is already doing the work. All will go well, but your heart needs to feel safe too. Please, find that inner peace, protect your tranquility, even if the world around you is loud. Someone in your field, someone connected to your love path, feels illuminated by you. They are waking up, they see you now, they see something in you that's more than physical, more than surface attraction. There is light, and this connection carries something much deeper than you think. The love that is forming, or deepening, will be far more spiritual than you imagined, far more meaningful than what you're used to. This won't be about ego or games, this will be a soul-level experience, and that's why your soul is preparing you through silence, healing, and spiritual maturity. The more you choose peace, the more this love will reflect peace. The more you align with truth, the more this connection will reveal its divine roots. You don't need to prove anything, just be. And let's affirm this together now. I trust in divine timing, I am safe in my stillness, I receive love that honors my soul, I walk with grace even in uncertainty, and I allow miracles to unfold in perfect order. And so it is. I love this energy, Sagittarius, so let's keep going with more cards, and listen carefully now. Even if some things haven't gone the way you wanted, don't get discouraged. Maybe something didn't turn out as planned, maybe you feel a bit let down or uncertain, but the energy is turning, and everything is going to work out just fine. Something is coming that will shift your emotional state completely. I see news, I see a message, something that brings you great joy, something that lifts your heart. It could be information, a phone call, a visit, and for many of you it may come from far away, or from someone who has been distant for a while. It could even be someone physically traveling toward you. The important thing is that this news brings clarity and warmth. The universe is in motion, and it's moving in your favor now. I see you sharing this joy with family, with loved ones, with the people closest to your heart. You will celebrate something, and this celebration will lift your spirit in a deep and healing way. I know you've been feeling a little down about something, but this is going to change. You are not meant to carry sadness, Sagittarius, you are a sign of expansion, of laughter, of open skies. And now Spirit says, it's time to step out again, it's time to enjoy yourself. Yes, you will laugh again, you will feel alive again. I see you shining, I see people watching you, being drawn to you, being curious about your light. Wherever you go, you will attract attention, not just for your appearance, but for your energy, your presence, your truth. You radiate something beautiful now, and people feel it. So let go of any heaviness you've been carrying, and say yes to joy again. Let's affirm it now. I allow joy to return to my life, I receive good news with an open heart, I am surrounded by love and celebration, I choose to smile again, to live again, to shine without fear. And so it is. Okay, Sagittarius, now we come to the last cards of your reading, and they have a very clear message. This is a time of change, a time to move forward, a time to leave the old and step into the new. This is not a time to stand still, not a time to retreat, but a time to seek, to expand, to plant seeds of faith. This is a time for action, but also a time for spiritual awareness. As I mentioned before, be careful, because not everyone around you wants to see you rise. You will rise, you will succeed, but there are people who may feel threatened by your light. That's okay, not everyone will celebrate your success, but your victory is undeniable. Any idea you have, any project you dream of, now is the time to implement it. The energy is on your side, the universe is ready to support you. But anyway, act wisely, keep your circle clean, guard your peace and don't reveal your next steps to anyone. Some may try to stop you, some may talk behind your back, but nothing can touch you if you keep your spirit. You are surrounded by divine protection. This reading is truly beautiful, and I hope it has touched your heart as much as it has touched mine. Sagittarius, your path is sacred, your journey is unfolding as it should. And before we end, I want to leave you with one last affirmation. I move forward in faith, I welcome change with courage, I guard my energy and plant my dreams with love. Nothing can touch what God has blessed, I trust in my inner light and I rise. And it is. Thank you for being here, Sagittarius. If this reading resonates with your soul, please remember to stay connected, so we can move forward together very soon. Much love and endless blessings. I enjoyed this reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe so we can connect in the next few days. Thank you so much.